Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Just got home. I want to talk to y'all. Great fight. I got Haney. Shout out to Eric. Oh, he repping the Bay Area. The Haney's from the Bay Area. Shout out to the whole Bay. We out here in the Bay. Gang, gang. I want to give my thoughts on some recent things. Hamed, what's up? He said, what up, fellas? Ari, what's up? We up in this thing. Robert, what's popping? Let's get it. Man, I just got back. It's hella hot out in California. California, yay. It's super hot last couple of days. Make sure you guys come in and smash the like button. We about to get everything rocking. Man, this man Gary Russell, he's looking like the Terminator. He wants a big fight. He wants a big fight for real. He said, I'm here for the ego analogies. I got that. Make sure you guys smash the like button as well. We're going to have fun with this boxing. What's up? Vegas is hot too. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the notifications to go out. So bear with me. Hey, Ari, are you in here? You still in here, Ari? If you in the chat, Ari, let me know. We got some time to kill. But yet, Gary Russell Jr., I mean, he's been on this. He's kind of set his sights on various people throughout his career. And I'm starting to wonder, like, Gary Russell can't get none of the fights he's calling for throughout his whole career. I don't know, man. Damn. It's just, I don't know. That's looking crazy. You didn't get a notification? Hey, I can't check on my channel daily. Just make sure you guys check on the channel. We working. I got content every day, so let's get it cooking. Let's get it cracking. Gary Russell, man, I'm wondering why he can't get any of the big fights. Any of the big fights that he's looking for, he don't seem to be able to get. Like, there's some trash talk, some banter back and forth, but it never materializes. I remember when Gary Russell took that random video with Leo Santa Cruz's pops, a lot of people were offended by Gary Russell's behavior and actions, and they said, oh, why is he doing this? Why is he putting his arm around Leo's dad? Leo's dad is sick. These types of things. So I'm like, man, he didn't all the way wild out. He just touched his chain, put his arm around him, which, in the hood, that could be looked at as a sign of disrespect. But more importantly, I expected to get a fight out of that. The two had already experienced each other, in the amateurs, and they fought in the amateurs. And Gary Russell beat Leo Santa Cruz. So I'm like, okay, this back and forth, Leo Santa Cruz, at least the fans, they were saying that Gary Russell had crossed the line by putting his hand around Leo's dad, who was sick, who had health problems. But then nothing happened from it. And then we had the Terrence Crawford fight recently. Now they said Bud might fight Kell Brook, and they're closing the gap for that. And then now it looks like the Devin Haney fight, he gave him till Friday. He gave him an ultimatum. Gary Russell said he did a video today, and I'm going to actually play the video for y'all. He did a video. I'm going to pull it up so y'all could we'll get just straight to it. Man, what the hell? I'm going to pull it up for you guys. Make sure you guys smash the like button. A lot going on. I'm going to play the video for y'all. Yeah, happy Labor Day to everybody. I forgot. Man, the pandemic messed up my I don't even know what day it is sometimes. Hold on, yo. All right, make sure you guys smash the like button. Let's get it. Oh, Robert Rich said he got a notification. This is Gary Russell earlier today.
Y'all gotta get y'all shit together, man. Y'all better get y'all shit together. I hope the media and the fans catch on to this shit, man.
Oh man, I hate this IG how it shows you a little preview. Hold on.
Because y'all gotta get y'all shit.
His video shot vertical. Y'all want it vertical? Yeah, I think.
Y'all gotta get y'all shit together, man. Y'all better get y'all shit together. I hope the media and the fans catch on to this shit, man. Because Bill and them, first they saying I'm ducking Devin Haney. See, this is what happened when niggas eavesdrop. You know what I'm saying? Bill and Devin and them was eavesdropping, man. You know what I'm saying? Ear hustling and shit. You know what I'm saying? What I say to one girl don't mean I'm gonna say it to her next. You know what I'm saying? Don't be listening to what you listening too hard, Bill. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I told, you know what I'm saying, with Terrence, it was personal. You know what I'm saying? I told Terrence it was personal. So yeah, I fight him for that. When it comes to your son, I told you, man, shit, give me two. I beat his little ass. So now y'all said I try to overprice myself and I'm ducking and this, that, and the third. So because of that, I say fuck it. Now since I'm ducking, I'm gonna beat your little ass. Send me the contract. I'll fight you for the 1.5. Now that I say I'm gonna fight you for the 1.5, listen to this shit, fans. Now I already, first of all, I took the number that you wanted. I went down lower to the number that I wanted. And now I'm taking the number that you wanted. And I say, you know what, I'm gonna fight you for it. Now y'all trying to put stipulations in the contract. Get the fuck out of here. Stop this bullshit y'all trying to play, man. I ain't no motherfucking stipulations. We real men. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want when I want. That's why we free agents. Y'all can get one fight, like I said, and y'all need to hurry up because I got something shaking because I'm trying to get 2 fights in this year. You know, to the real fans that want to see me put some smoke, put some work in, it's going down. I already got something lined up. Bill, y'all playing games. The only stipulation that could possibly be in a contract is a rematch clause. Other than that shit dead. Like I say, y'all got till Friday because we already working on the date with another credible opponent, and it will be at 135. So if something don't happen, y'all know why it ain't happen, man. These dudes playing games. I meet you at the offer. Now you trying to add something else to it? Like, come on, man. Ain't nobody got time to play these games. Spend that shit to the fans, man. Spend that shit to the fans. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm always gonna answer the call. I'm always gonna answer the call. This shit crazy. I'm a real champion. Stop this shit, man. Don't try to trick and food poison the people, man. Yeah, I hope y'all put that out there because the fight don't happen. Devin Haney ducking. That's some ducking shit right there. Don't say, well, all right, well, I meet you at this number. All right, cool. You got it. You got it. You got it. Now you say, well. Now he said he gonna do that. Well, you gotta do this too. Nah, fuck that. It don't work that way. Y'all don't, man. It don't work that way, man. It don't work that way. Y'all want to make this fight, like I say, give me the 1.5. Send it. The only stipulation that should be in the contract, only stipulation that should be in the contract is a rematch clause because it's highly likely that I'm gonna scorch his little ass. So, I mean, that's about it. You know what I'm saying? All that other will. If you fight Devin, then you gotta do a fight over here with the zone. Nah. I'm a free agent. I will come over to the zone and fight Devin. If that's what y'all want to do to fight at, I can fight. I already talked to Al. We can fight wherever the fuck y'all want the fight to be. Whatever network you want it to be on, we can make it shake. But all that extra shit y'all talking, man, you can miss me with that, man. You can miss me with that, man. This shit real over here, man. Tell Devin get his shit together. Y'all to the fans. I just wanted to put it out here to let y'all know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm meeting people's offers. And now they trying to add stipulations in the contract stating, well, if you fight Devin, you know, then you gotta give us at least a fight over here too after that. It sounds like Eddie Hearns is doing the talking for me. It sounds like Eddie Hearns doing the talking to me. That don't make sense. Nah, fuck that. All man time over here, man. I don't know how y'all move over there in Texas, you know what I'm saying? But then again, it's men everywhere. Jay Prince over there, he a good dude. What's up, Jay? You know what I'm saying? But all that other goofy shit, man, y'all can miss me with that. Like I said, I beat his little ass for the 1.5. The only stipulation that could possibly be in it, you know what I'm saying, is a rematch clause because of the possibility of me beating his little ass. You know what I'm saying? That's it, that's all. Shorty ain't never dealt with a fighter like me. He's never seen nothing like me.
He said
I
he
hope
never
he ain't
seen
looking
nothing
at the
like me.
Lomachenko fight and thinking that's a good fight. That wasn't a good fighter, Mr. Gary Russell Jr. to look at. That was a dehydrated version. Yeah, and it was a knockdown in the fight. And it was
Man,
in the fight. Fuck out of here. Stop playing. Y'all better get y'all.
that's from Gary Russell. That's where we at with it. Um, Shout out to Hamed, $5 super chat. We working. Um, Real Brother 32. Man said, stop playing games and fight me, bruh. Gary Russell keeping it 100 with everybody. Like they say down here in the DMV. Salute to Ego for the love. Shout out to Real Brother. Did I hear 1.5 million? They scared. Oh, man, this is getting chippy. Listen, y'all know me. I don't play the size game. I fuck with Gary Russell. Fuck with Devin Haney. He from the Bay. Um, I don't even know, bro. I just want to let's see it. Let's fight. Let's see the fight, bro. That's my stance on it. Let's see the fight. I will say this: Gary Russell, he makes some good points. At least from my view, he makes some good points. Like I did see some people were like talking about this back and forth. I did see different opinions and stuff like that. Somebody sent me, I guess Fanon had him on the show, and I caught some of it. It was like Bill Haney and Batman. Who is Batman? I know it's Gary Russell's people, but I'm not sure who he is. Is he his brother? I think he said something like he's his brother. Who is the Batman character? The only Batman I know, Bruce Wayne. So I'm not sure who he is, but I know he's affiliated with the situation. Can anybody tell me who Batman is? Like directly. Is that Gary Russell's real brother? I know he said the brother, but you know, a lot of black culture, sometimes people say, oh, that's my cousin, and it ain't really his cousin. I just don't know. I'm not sure. But I seen it was getting heated. Bill Haney and Batman. The Dark Knight Rises. It was getting heated. It was getting heated. Does anybody know who the Batman is? Like, what is he actually Gary Russell's brother or just his folks? Listen, what Gary Russell said to me makes sense in terms of the extras. He says, I can understand a rematch clause. I can understand having a rematch clause in there because, you know, it's a title fight. But anything else, any other stipulations, that don't make sense. Fanon has Gary on speaker phone, and I recall Gary saying that Batman is his brother. Okay. Yeah, I heard him say that's my brother, but I didn't know if he meant like blood brother or if he just meant that's my folk, you know, my A1. It don't matter. It's his team Russell. That's cool. I'm just trying. I like to know all the details as much as I can for the continuity's sake. Make sure you guys get the likes up. You got to smash the like button. Hold on. Oh, Make sure you guys smash the like button. So I agree with Gary Russell. I feel like there shouldn't be a bunch of stipulations that hold Gary Russell to beyond a rematch clause, multiple fights to DAZN. We listen, the thing is this, we don't even know where DAZN. See, I don't know, man. I don't see this fight happening. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I don't see it happening. The Shadow Assassin, what's up? We don't even know DAZN's whole role. This is why you can't negotiate in public, because we don't know DAZN's space. From what I've seen with DAZN, they have not really even put black fighters at the precipice. They haven't put black fighters at the precipice, meaning like our number one priority is to make sure this fighter's brand, excels at the same pace as other people. For example, Demetrius Boo Boo Andre. They're not giving him no major opportunities or look with DAZN. So when I look at the Gary Russell fight, where's this 1.5 million coming from? Because to me, on the call with Fanon, it sounded sketch. It sounded like, I think Bill Haney said, like, man, fuck that. We ain't paying for nothing. DAZN will have to pay for it. So I don't know, where's this 1.5 coming from? That's for starters, because you would have to get DAZN's buy-in. You have to get DAZN as the platform to front the cash. And to me, to be honest, I'm not sure that DAZN is going to be in America as their priority pushing boxing like they were in the past. I just got this hunch. It looks like they're losing Bellator. That's my speculation, at least. Shout out to Kevin Slim's $5 super chat. He said, salute, ego, salute, chat. No lie, this fight got me excited. I mean, I wouldn't get too excited, just to be honest. It's a good fight, but I don't see it happening. So, first of all, we got to understand, where's this 1.5 million coming from? Because when in the history of boxing has a fighter have to pay out of their own purse, unless you Mayweather or something? And he still don't do. I know he's offered, like, I'll pay Pacquiao 40 million, but usually the fighters don't pay out of their, like, don't go to Chase Bank and then go get a cashier's check. So we don't know where DAZN's standpoint and stance is. So that 1.5 million has to come from somewhere. Anybody can get on social media and start throwing numbers and spitballing. Where's the 1.5 coming from? That's what I'm trying to understand in this situation. Right? So you have to get the network or the TV deal or the platform, in this case, since DAZN don't have pay-per-view, at least as of recording of this video, and they don't have an actual network that they're tied to. Make sure you get the likes up. So I'm listen, y'all could do whatever the fuck y'all want, but I am not holding my breath for this fight. If it does happen, that's great. That's a good fight. But I got to see some movement. Gary Russell says in that video that I just played for you that he has things in motion. He's trying to get a second fight out of this pandemic year, and he needs to know something by Friday. Bill Haney said that DAZN has a pay-per-view structure as well. Where is that? I thought it was bye-bye pay-per-view. So, bro, DAZN is looking sketch, bro. Listen, I don't care who said what. Where I thought DAZN said pay-per-view was in game. So how does you said Bill Haney said that DAZN has a pay-per-view structure? How? I thought they said why they pay Tracy Morgan to do these dumbass commercials. Bye pay-per-view. Where's this pay-per-view structure? Name one fight that's been on DAZN pay-per-view since they came out in America. Name one boxing card, one fight. So where is this pay-per-view structure? Come on, man. Listen, I was born at night, not last night. Y'all got to make it make sense. This sounds like that don't sound accurate. They might be trying to go, which is cap, because they said they didn't do pay-per-view. That's why they raised the price. But they might now be looking at pay-per-view, but they don't have no pay-per-view infrastructure that's already announced to the public. So that's cap. Shout out to Renee Box from Mexico. What's up? He said, you got to do something, baby. Yeah, DAZN, you got to do something. Which one is it? You're not going to pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. Straight like that. You're not going to pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. If you have a pay-per-view structure, where is that? Why is Canelo getting a pay cut then? Come on, man. You got to make sense to the God. Why are they talking about doing a Canelo pay cut with Caleb Smith? They wanted him to take a pay cut. Oh, but well, we're in a pandemic. They want him to take a pay cut. They rejected Pilgrim, whatever his name is. They rejected that. The WBC tried to cherry pick and help Canelo. So what are we talking about, bro? Why are they offering the Canelo pay cut? If they got a pay-per-view structure, why did you even take a established pay-per-view guy like Canelo Iowa's born ready? Why you even take him off? Why did you take him off pay-per-view? Foolishness. Like I told you from day one. I told you, ever play roulette? Well, here's a word of advice. Always bet on black. I'm Pastor 57. I'm Wesley Snipes. I told you, bet on us. Put all your chips in and bet on new media. Please believe it. If you believe in God, believe in Death Row East. DAZN came in with some foolery and some tomfoolery and weird business plans and letting YouTubers scrap and then trying to intermingle it with Devin Haney and Billy Joe Saunders, who looked horrible on that card. It's like, what are we doing here? You like, bro, if you want to, I told you from the jump, DAZN should have just cashed me out. They would have been in a better position. Let me get to this money. They should have just cashed me out. They need some advice ASAP. Shout out to Mace. What up, Ego? DAZN is shaky. Yeah, facts. Shake and bake. Ricky Bobby. They're trying to get some revenue to cover losses from Canelo not fighting. Yeah, man, it's looking too shaky. It's looking too shaky with that, the infrastructure. So I agree with Gary Russell. Why would he sign to DAZN? Why would he sign to Devin Haney Promotions, for multiple fights? Like, first of all, he's coming up. That's already a risk in itself. Let's just be real. Let's unpack this. He's already coming up from 126 to 135. That's like 10 pounds, 9 pounds, whatever, right? That's already a risk in itself. Devin Haney is quality. My dude Mickey Bay working with him, and he's raving about how Devin's looking. You can see Devin, he looks like he's coming into his man strength body. He's in shape. So Gary Russell's already taking a risk right there, just with that. That's just the reality of it, right? So he's taking a risk, right, by moving up 10 pounds. He's taking a risk by moving up 10 pounds. We don't know the future of DAZN USA. As of right now, the recording of this video, DAZN has not released their fourth quarter schedule. It's not my opinion. It's not a matter of opinion. That is the facts. They have not released their actual schedule. We have no idea. They're charging $20 a month, $20 a month, and we don't even know what the schedule looks like. Now, you guys just fought on Fox yesterday, right? And there's an upcoming fight that's not until Thanksgiving week, and that's Errol Spence and Danny Garcia. They did promo for a November 21st fight between Errol Spence and Danny Garcia. Right now, just yesterday, on the You Guys card. So clearly, Premier Boxing Champions, PBC, they're kind of ahead of this. There's an order to the operations. There's some organization. In the last week or two, I've been on the Zoom call for both Charlos, who have a fight later this month. Once again, meanwhile, we do not know Devin Haney's next opponent. Usyk Chisora hasn't been announced. Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell hasn't been officially announced. Canelo, we don't know if he's fighting this year. Demetrius Andrade, we heard rumors, him and Liam, or rumors of Danny Jacob. None of these fights have been announced. We're still waiting. Maybe this week, they said. So I'm not really thinking this is going to happen. Listen, I told you, I'm going to change the game or be changed by the game. I'm gonna be right or I'm gonna be wrong, and I stand by it. It don't sound like this fight is gonna happen next. It really don't. It don't sound like the fight's gonna happen next. There's so many things that are going wrong. He said, I stopped waiting on DAZN schedule. Yeah, you be blue in the face waiting for this schedule to come out. So it sounds good. Gary Russell, he's a terrific fighter. Devin Haney, he's a terrific fighter. But it don't, to me, it don't sound like it's gonna happen. Where's the 1.5 coming from? From who? Because let's say DAZN. The fans can't negotiate. The fans ain't gonna be able to build the fight and stuff like that and negotiate the money. Somebody has to front the money. So that's my question. Who got the 1.5? Like, and see, like, listen, this is a dangerous ground that's being tread right now. To my knowledge, Gary Russell got beef with Terrence Crawford. Correct me when I'm wrong. We're going to do the boxing ego oath. Smash the like button. Correct me when the kid is wrong. Gary has had this, beef with Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford was in negotiate. So Terrence Crawford, a top-ranked fighter, was in negotiations with, let's say, Kell Brook. They offered Kell Brook 1.5, and then Gary Russell was like, bump that. We got a personal issue. I'll take that 1.5. Is that accurate? Before I keep going. Is that accurate? Is that what happened? Bud and Gary were beefing. Top Rank, it was reported that they were offering 1.5 million for Kell Brook, right? 1.5 million for Kell Brook. And then Gary, having a personal beef with Terrence Crawford, said, oh, if y'all got 1.5, it's personal. I'll smoke you. That's what he feels. Then somehow Devin Haney jumped in the mix and said whatever he said. And then Gary Russell said, whoop. And then he started looking at, because it looked like Kell Brook and Terrence Crawford, they doing whatever. Then now they're saying it's $2 million for Crawford, Bud Crawford, and Kell Brook. So there's now mythical, this is why I tell you, it's kind of dangerous. This mythical 1.5. So we took a 1 point, just this what I'm saying. My channel, I'm here to talk about what's real and what I see. If y'all like it, y'all like it. If y'all don't, y'all don't. So this is what I'm talking about. Bob Arum and Top Rank offered Kell Brook, who has nothing to do with Gary Russell, nothing to do with Devin Haney. He offered them for whatever. This is ESPN Top Rank. They offered, allegedly, per reports, offered Kell Brook 1.5 million. Gary, having a vendetta against Crawford, said, oh, if y'all got that type of money, plus I got a personal beef with you, I'll fight you for that. And then now somehow this mythical 1.5 Top Rank ESPN to Kell Brook money went to Gary Russell, and then it looks like Crawford's going to fight Kell Brook. So now how is this $1.5 million transferred over to Gary Russell on a whole different network that looks like they struggling in America, DAZN USA, and we talking about Gary Russell and Devin Haney? That's not making sense, folks. That's not making sense. How you take what Bob Arum offered, basically, so realistically, and then try to give it to Gary Russell? That doesn't happen. Like, I can understand Gary Russell saying, I got a personal beef with Crawford, so I'll take that. Come fight me. Skip Kell Brook. Come fight. Let's settle this because we've been going back and forth. So I get that. And Gary said he's a free agent. So he's saying I could go to Top Rank. I can go to DAZN. I can stay my black ass on PBC, whatever. Cool. But how did this 1.5 million go from Top Rank offer to Brook across to DAZN? And now who's coming up with this money for Gary Russell and Devin Haney? So it sounds good, but you got to make the business make sense to me. I've been in boxing far too long. That's not how business works. That's because Top Rank Top Rank is backed by ESPN, which is backed by Disney, Walt motherfucking Disney. I am Walt Disney in the flesh. I am William Shakespeare. Walt Disney, Google Houseway. So whatever money that they was offering, you could try to get, intercept or whatever. But how did this money get over to DAZN? You feel what I'm saying? Now, I'm about to cook. I'm about to cook y'all further. See, I told you, you got to just connect the dots for me. I'm a real one. You got to connect the dots. The DAZN reports that we're hearing were things like Golovkin got to take a pay cut to fight nobody wants to see. Camille says meta. The reports we're hearing is that Canelo Alvarez got to take a pay cut. He got to take a pay cut to fight Caleb Smith or whoever. And now they're saying he might not even fight this whole year. The reports we're hearing, oh my gosh, smash the like button. I'm about to destroy you. Just change my name to D-Walt because I'm about to drill y'all and I'm about to kill y'all. Right? The reports we're hearing is that Ryan Garcia was supposed to fight 4th of July and he was offered $200K. And he was like, what? I'm Ryan Garcia, motherfucker. You see all the Instagram fans and followers. So once again, I pose this question to all y'all. How in the fuck are we at 1.5 for Gary and Devin when Ryan Garcia can't even get more than 200,000 without kicking up dust? You see what I'm saying? When Canelo is they're being super selective on Canelo's options and who he fights next, and they're trying to do a 50%, 30% off sale and pay cut. So again, it sounds good, but it's not making sense to me. Because DAZN has to, like, now if they look at the traction that this fight is getting, then that's different. Maybe DAZN has, like, they see like, oh, motherfuckers is talking about this and they want to invest in that, but that's on DAZN. You know what I'm saying? If they want to come up with the money. But right now, I don't even understand what this where's the 1.5 million coming from? Devin Haney's personal account. He gonna go to the bank. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not looking to this fight actually happening next. It don't sound like it. It sounds like too chaotic, too much stuff going on. Because we just transferred Top Rank's offer to Kell Brook. Like the money, like this, they don't work together. These companies don't all just work together. You see what I'm saying? Top Rank at ESPN, they trying to kill their comp. PBC, they trying to kill the comp. DAZN, they just trying to stay afloat and do what they do. So you can't take a PBC monies that they offered somebody else and then give it to Gary Russell unless they see fit. The big wigs, the execs, the networks, and you damn sure can't take that same money and then take it off of the network, and then that same price point, somebody else got to come with it if it's on a whole different situation. Okay, someone said, I guess Haney Promotions is going to pay the money out. When does that happen, though? Name a time where outside of even Mayweather, when is Mayweather paid Robert Guerrero $4 million out his own bank? Like how he just went on the Instagram. That's what I'm saying. This sound like Ice Cube, Mike Epps, janky promoters. This sound like some shit that's not finna happen. The business don't make sense. Why would Devin Haney, when does that happen? That's all I'm asking. When does Devin Haney Promotions pay for any of their opponents? When has anybody, so you think Errol Spence, man down, come up with the money for Sean Porter? That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we talking about? So man down, Errol Spence got his own promotional company too. So he paying Danny Garcia? That's how this works? Is that what we're talking about? That don't sound right. You think Charlo's paying for Derenchenko? So Charlo's just going to the bank. Yeah, Sergey Derenchenko, I'm gonna give you this much. That don't sound right. And like I said, with DAZN not announcing their schedule, that really don't sound right. They gotta announce some stuff first. So I know the conversation. Gary doing these videos, Devin doing the videos, Devin Dad or whatever. But It got to lead to something. That's what I'm always about. I'm always about boxing, and is it going to lead to something? Digital mob, you already know. Someone said fighters don't pay. I'm trying to figure out when in the history of boxing the fighters done paid for $1 million purses. Like that's what maybe in the lower level of boxing, fighters got to sell their own tickets and shit. Like you got to sell 2,000 tickets or some shit. Mike from Boston, that's accurate. He said lack of quality opponents messed up his legacy, not Canelo. What's up, Icy? No, we're just talking about this back and forth. I'm saying my stance is this: Devin Haney, Gary Russell, if they can get it done, and the interest level is there, then let's have it. I like the fight. I think it's a good fight. Like this will be the best name on Devin Haney's resume for sure. It's a good fight. It's a dangerous fight, a good fight. It's a dangerous fight for both. Let's have at it. But what I'm saying is, like, you got the managers in the comment section, and motherfuckers is getting super hyped, but it's like not making business sense. You see what I'm saying? Is not making business sense in terms of where did this 1.5 million come from? And if you trace it back, I'm all about origins, like X-Men origins. I'm all about origins. The origins of the 1.5, that specific number came from a ESPN top rank offer to Kell Brook. So that's not transferable. That's not when you take that's what top rank in Bob Arum or whatever the fuck offered in negotiations, which haven't been confirmed to be finalized. That's what they offered him in their negotiation. So how did the money get from that Terrence Crawford fighting Kell Brook for that to Gary Russell for that to now being on a different network? That's what I'm saying. Who's coming up with the 1.5? That don't sound right. That don't sound right to me. So I agree with a lot of what Gary Russell was saying. He was saying, he said you could do a rematch clause, and that's about the only contractual stipulation that I'm gonna agree to. And I think that's fair. He's already coming up 10 pounds, 9 pounds if he wants to fight at 135. So that's a risk right there, just jumping straight up. His team, like I seen the Fanon joint, they was going at it. But his team, Batman, his brother or whatever, had basically said, we're not signing to DAZN. And why would you blame them for not signing to DAZN or Devin Haney Promotions long term? I don't understand that whole angle. Why would they sign? That's like Canelo lost to Mayweather. Why didn't Canelo sign to Mayweather Promotions? You see what I'm saying? What are we talking about, bro? So Mayweather clear A side. How come Canelo was able to go on with his career and not be signed to Mayweather Promotions? Because that would have been a hell of a pickup for Mayweather Promotions. A Mexican redheaded fighter who could scrap. So just Floyd gave him the opportunity, and he's a massive A side of all A sides of all A sides, right? Canelo didn't have to sign to no damn Mayweather Promotions, even though that would have been financially beneficial, because Floyd could have had Canelo versus Angulo, El Perro Angulo, and a lot of fights under Mayweather Promotions, so he would have been eaten. So, like, what are we talking about, bro? Devin Haney, the rumor was that he was going to fight a guy Tank just knocked out with a collapsed Achilles, allegedly, in Gamboa. So if Gamboa gets his ass beat, because he's coming off a loss, so if Devin Haney beats his ass, is Gamboa signing to Devin Haney Promotions? And if the answer is no, then why does Gary Russell have to sign to Devin Haney Promotions? And listen, I don't pick sides and all that goofy shit. Devin Haney and his pops, they're cool people. I'm from the Bay, they from the Bay, but I'm just asking these questions because I care about the truth. That doesn't make sense to me. So I understand the standpoint of Gary Russell. You know what I mean? Is Gamboa signing to Devin Haney Promotions should he lose? Or like, let's say Devin Haney did get the Luke Campbell fight and Devin Haney beat that ass. Is Luke Campbell finna sign to Devin Haney Promotions? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's an extreme clause to have in there, in my view. As an extreme. Myron, what up? Myron Dinner. So the other aspect is just the business model of DAZN. DAZN has no third, fourth quarter fights even announced. So who's coming up with this money? Why should the Haneys have to come out of their own personal earnings? You know what I'm saying? So DAZN would have to put up this money. And if that's the case, then check it. If DAZN, how can DAZN, listen, I don't know people's pocketbooks. I don't be pocket watching like that, but y'all can maybe make this make sense for me, for the king, the stream king. If DAZN comes up with 1.5 for Gary, do you guys speak English? They said they had it. It's not about if they had it. Y'all got to think sensibly. Don't come to my channel if you can't think reasonably, logically, and sensibly. I don't give a fuck if they have the money. When does the fighter pay for his opponent out of pocket? All these PBC dudes have their own promotional companies, or at least the top level guys. Deontay Wilder, he has Bronze Bomber Promotions. Errol Spence has Man Down Promotions. The Charlo brothers, we all know they have Lions Only Promotions. Anybody in this chat fucking think that Jamal Charlo is going to the bank and writing a cashier's check for Sergey Derevyanchenko? If you do believe that, then hit the unsubscribe button, hit the X at the top of your screen, and please leave off of my channel. That's not how that works, bro. They're fighting on Showtime pay-per-view. That is their network, which is the parent company is CBS. Charlo is not digging in his pockets for Derevyanchenko. The other Charlo, Jamel, is not digging in his pockets for fucking Banana Boy or whatever the fuck is it, Rosario. See, y'all got me hot now because y'all saying goofy shit. Y'all saying the goofy shit. Goof Troop, a goofy movie. That's not how it works, bro. Floyd Mayweather didn't pay Robert Guerrero. Does he do call-ins? Man, who are you, bro? Like, why do you want to call me so bad? Why? What's the calling gonna do? Who is this, bro? Smack, who is this nigga, bro? Who is this that wants to call me so bad? Hey, man, does he do call-ins? He acting like I'm like just a barbershop. You do walk-ins? Bro, who are you? Like, are you a person? Like, are you someone that I need to be talking to right now? What are we talking about, bro? Who is this dude? Icy. Have any of y'all seen him? Urban Flavors. I'm gonna sound like an ice cream shop in the hood. What the fuck is an urban flavor? Jamocha almond fudge. Yeah. Who the fuck is Urban Flavors, bro? Motherfucking bodega ice cream parlor. Who is Urban Flavors, dog? Why do you want to call me so bad? What, bro? Man, I'm gonna go get me some chocolate chip cookie dough from Urban Flavors. Got the best. And bro, yeah, get this pistachio almond shit the fuck up out of here. Why do you want to call me? Bro, I don't give a fuck about Floyd Mayweather signing to De La Hoya. What are you talking about, bro? Who is this dude? Smack, who is this dude? Get Urban Flavors out of here, bro. He's talking about, oh, Floyd. Bro, I don't give a fuck about Floyd, Pink Floyd, whatever the fuck you talking about right now. Urban Flavors. Who is this dude, bro? That's a store in the DMV area. Do y'all speak English and shit? This an ice cream shop? What is Urban Flavors? What are they known for? What is Urban Flavors? Since y'all want to waste my time. That's like I said, it sounds like an ice cream parlor in the hood and shit. They got them hood ass flavors and shit. Man, we got come on, bruh. Come to Urban Flavors. We got that smacking sherbet. Feel me? Smacking sherbet. Bro, what are they talking about? Smacking sherbet ice cream? That's what we doing? We got that cracking cherry jubilee and that smacking sherbet. Smacking sherbet and that cracking ass cherry jubilee. We got that nigga Napoleon. Napolitan. They got that nigga Neapolitan ice cream. Bro, what are you talking about, bro? We got that cocaine cookies and cream. Come to Urban Flavors. Smacking sherbet and cracking ass cookie dough ice cream. He said we got that Bompton berry. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got that Bracken Bompton berry. You feel me? What is you talking about, bro? Are you done now? Can I get back to my show? He got call-ins. Like, bro, what do you want to call me for? Like, fuck all that. What am I saying that's wrong? Is he done? Like, did I flame him out of the chat? Now he don't got nothing to say? He ain't got nothing to say now? He ain't got nothing to say? Where's Urban Eats or whatever the Urban Flavors? Urban, where you at, dog? Come on, dog. Where Urban at? Where is he at? He just disappeared like that? He probably had to clock in at the ice cream shop, huh? Fucking ghetto ass ice cream names. Yeah, man, we got that Ricochet Rocky Road. Man, what the fuck is a Ricochet Rocky Road? Man, we got that WAP wedding cake ice cream. WAP wedding cake. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this. Bro, they ghetto ass ice cream names and shit. They got that WAP wedding cake ice cream and shit. What is you talking about, bro? There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. Anyway, where is this 1.5 motherfucking dollars coming from? Because this all originated from an offer from Top Rank in ESPN to a whole nother human in Kell Brook. Now y'all trying to tell me that the money is transferable to DAZN, but DAZN's pockets ain't the next person. They're not PBC. They're not ESPN and Top Rank. So how's the money just transition and paddle on over to DAZN? How does that? I'm gonna paddle your ass. I'm gonna roll your ass till it bleed. What movie is that from? If y'all guess that, y'all my best friend. I'm gonna paddle your ass. What movie is that from? Bro, get Matt Savage out here. I'm the real Savage. Y'all don't know that movie? Mike, what's up? Bro, not everyone could do what I do. A lot of you fans, you saying whatever you saying, but make it make sense. How did DAZN get $1.5 million? Shout out to Hamed. He got it. It's from the Golden Child. Oh, I'm gonna powder your ass with this roll. I'm gonna roll your ass till it bleed. That shit was hella funny. Y'all seen a butt naked midget run around with $100? Smash the like button. How did DAZN, you motherfuckers, listen? How did DAZN get this $1.5 million? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. I want the knife, please. I said, I want the knife. How? Make it make sense to me. Canelo, I was born ready, right? He's been on pay-per-view before. DAZN is asking him for a pay cut. They said they want Canelo, I was born ready, Alvarez to take a half off. They doing a half off liquidation sale of the biggest star. This redhead motherfucker can fight, aka Canelo Alvarez. And that's a lovely quote from Miss Ann Wolf, boxing royalty. So how the fuck did DAZN get 1.5 million to give to a PBC fighter, which is a dangerous fight for Devin Haney or anybody? That I'm trying to understand this. So it's deeper than rap and it's deeper than that. This money is not just because Bob Arum offered Kell Brook been on pay-per-view, at least over there. Ain't there 6 billion people in China? You can't even go platinum over there. What is that from? Y'all don't know these bars. So Kell Brook, he fought Golovkin. Oh, no, God, MaxiPod. Everybody is MaxiPod, bro. He already fought on pay-per-view. So whatever the fuck Bob Arum offered him for Crawford, a champion, is whatever their business. I can understand Gary Russell, trying to swoop in and say, hey, I got a personal beef. So I get to handle personal beef and I get to fight my nemesis, Terrence Crawford. I'll take the 1.5 million. I get that. How the fuck do we get to the point where DAZN and some other shit, now they coming up with the money? That's not how it works. They never said DAZN, what's the name? Skippy Peanut Butter, whatever the fuck dude is. You know what I'm saying? Skippy Peanut Butter or whatever. He ain't said shit about this fight. He ain't said shit. The Twilight looking motherfucker with the hair, with the blonde, the tips looking like Sugar Ray and shit. He ain't said nothing about we gonna give Gary Russell 1.5. That's what I'm saying. So this sound cap to me. I'm just being real. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you what it is. Bro, get this Triple G dude the fuck up out of here. How is he everywhere at all times? This motherfucker's name is Boxing Pirates now. He keep coming back talking about Triple G. Shut your pirate ass up, bro. That motherfucker Pirate Cable. He got a black box. You got pirate teeth. That motherfucker got scurvy coming to my shit. You got scurvy? You better take your vitamin C, boy. This man, he boxing pirate now. He Pirate Bay and shit. Yeah. Rob, he hit you with the bars. He said, since he going overboard, we got to throw this pirate overboard. And it's over, boy. Oh, my gosh. Listen, shout out to Rob G. That was a collabo with the bars. I said, since he's going overboard, we got to throw this pirate overboard. It's over, boy. Oh, my gosh. Walk the plank. Get him out of here. Arr, you best start believing in ghosts. Arr, and Devin Haney, I swam the 7 seas. Get this fucking pirate out of my shit. And it is Serious Jones versus Jen. Shout out to Tevin. You a real one. You got that. Ain't there 6 billion people in China? You can't even go platinum over there. Bro. He said Jen been trash. He was cool. He's all right on 106 in Park, but he kind of fell off. We can't have an opinion, huh? Block him. I don't care. I don't know who the fuck you are. Phil, get him out of here. I don't care what's his name? Phil Galfond. Yeah. Get rid of him. I don't care what you can never come back to my channel again. I don't care. So anyway, how did this money get transferred over to DAZN? That's all I'm trying to understand. Who in the fuck from DAZN said they're gonna pay $1.5 million and they have to okay. Tell me I'm wrong. Canelo Alvarez and the WBC, they was trying to do the cherry pick, right? They was trying to cherry pick for Canelo. Y'all got to get my likes up. Stop playing with me. They were trying to cherry pick, right? Trying to cherry pick for Canelo and have him fight Yildirim. Reports came out after that saying, we don't want no damn Yildirim fight, right? So obviously DAZN has to be somewhat involved in what goes on their platform. So who from DAZN said that they got $1.5 million for Mr. Gary Russell Jr.? That's what I'm trying to understand. Because it's not like, bro, Bill Haney, I know he has Devin Haney Promotions, but he's not, there's no way he could be the end all be all. Because then why'd you sign to Eddie Hearn instead of just having Devin Haney Promotions on DAZN? So obviously they're somehow connected and in cahoots. So he can't just tell DAZN what goes on the network. That's why I don't see this fight going on, bro. There's too much collusion and confusion. You see what I'm saying? Where did this 1.5 come from? Who's paying that? Again, let's be reasonable. Let's be reasonable. It sounds good. It's a great fight. It sounds good. But who's coming up with the money for it? Let's be reasonable. How in a pandemic, if DAZN got $1.5 million, can y'all let me cook this? Listen. If DAZN got $1.5 million for a Mr. Gary Russell Jr., slim in the flesh, then how come the Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor fight fell apart for less than $1 million on the Dillian White Povetkin undercard? Can we talk? Huh? Can y'all talk to the boy? See, because I know a lot of y'all boxing fans, you work off emotion. That's beta male energy. I don't work off emotion. You got to make this shit make sense to me. Real alpha shit, right? We on that alpha shit. I talk about everything from A to Z. That's the alphabet. Listen, I said I'm on that alpha shit. I talk about everything from A to Z. That's that alphabet. I'm on that alpha shit. I talk about everything from A to Z. That's alphabet. Bars. Make it make sense to me. Why did the Serrano Katie Taylor fight fall apart for less than $1 million? Just recently, they're coming out doing an interview. Oh, we're in a pandemic and pandemic. Whoop, yeah, when I wanna. All I'm hearing is this pandemic shit. We couldn't give you what you wanted, Amanda Serrano, because we in a pandemic. We in a pandemic. It's an epidemic. It's a pandemic. That's what was being said. That fight fell apart, and Katie Taylor, man, she got pushed to the brink of extinction by Delphine Persoons. Delphine Persoons came off of pneumonia and had more cardio. Bro, how you have pneumonia and have better cardio than your opponent? Man, come on, bro. Boxing Ego is a battle rapper. Man, I was rapping well before this boxing shit. And I'm killing y'all right now. Y'all getting that 30 because I'm doing y'all dirty. Listen, stop playing with me. Make it make sense. So DAZN, the Amanda Serrano fight went down the drain. Ryan Garcia was supposed to fight July 4th. Went down the drain. They said they were trying to give him $200,000. He said, I'm a motherfucking star. I need more money than that. And we still haven't heard the Luke Campbell announcement. Right? So that's two fights. That's two fights that fell apart over money. Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez. Oh my gosh. Listen. It's a wrap like a burrito. Now we're going to talk about Roman Gonzalez. That's that Chocolatito. Listen, I said it's a wrap like a burrito. We're gonna talk about Roman Gonzalez. That's that chocolatito. Smash the like button. I'm gonna do this like a battle rap. Listen, they were talking about chocolatito. Just don't look it up. You know, you don't have to take my word for it. Talk about Chocolatito versus Juan Francisco Gallo Estrada, a rematch. They already fought, controversial, right? I'm about to walk it like Herschel. The first fight between Gonzalez and Estrada, now that was controversial. Old media getting killed. I'm gonna put you in a hearse too. Listen, I said I'm gonna walk it like Herschel. Gonzalez Estrada, the first fight that was controversial. I'm gonna put you in the hearse too. Bro, I'm telling you, the bars is tough. Stop playing me. I don't even freestyle like that, but I got a couple bars for y'all. Chocolatito did several interviews, and he says, I'm not fighting Estrada unless I get 1 million or 1.2 million, something like that. But it was over 1 million. Smash the like button. Hey, everybody. Smash the like button. Shout out to my man Hamed. I'm killing them. You know they did. He ain't gonna be in Rush Hour 3. Bars. Who you got, Gary or Haney? I got the fans. I don't give a fuck. It's not gonna happen. So I don't care. Bro, I told y'all, call me when it's gangster. If they can make it happen and I'm wrong, so be it. It's a good fight, great fight. I'll support it. Bro, get this Triple G dude out of here. Ego, you don't like Triple G because he's from Europe? I don't give a fuck where he's from. I don't like you. Get him out of here. Bro, he keep talking about Triple G. Nobody even cares about Triple G right now. The motherfucker, he better watch out for that Derenchenko body work, to be honest. You are in rare form today, Ego. Man, I'm always like this. This shit is easy. This shit is easy work. But listen, Chocolatito, Roman Gonzalez, he literally just did an interview a couple months ago, you know, in this pandemic. And he said he is not going to fight against Estrada unless he gets his worth on DAZN. He said his worth is $1 million plus. So once again, I ask you, who the fuck said that a PBC fighter in a pandemic like Gary Russell, Mr. Gary Russell Jr., is going to get $1.5 million on DAZN when they can't even give these types of purses to their own fighters? Listen, ain't there 6 billion people in China? You can't even go platinum over there. There's DAZN fighters who are being met with pay cuts. Remember Canelo Alvarez and Billy Joe Saunders? You remember that? Billy Joe Saunders was offered a pay cut and he said, I'm out. And now Billy Joe Saunders today just tweeted. He just tweeted that he don't think he's going to get the Canelo fight because they trying to cut his pay. They're trying to dock his pay. So he's like, nah, I'm cool. I'm not taking that risk and that fight. You know, Canelo's hard to beat on the scorecards. And you ain't finna, and you're going to do a pay cut. Same thing with Serrano. Same thing with Chocolatito. Now they're talking about Roman Gonzalez, Chocolatito Gonzalez, and Estrada on the same card. Now that's what they're talking about. But before, the conversation was them fighting each other in a part 2. Phenomenal Mexican. I don't like Triple G, Lomar, Usyk. The fuck up out of here. They hype. Oh, damn. Phenomenal going in on you. Kevin Slims. I kind of feel Gary pulled that card, and it's up to Team Haney to save face. Smash the like button. All I know is this shit don't look like it's happening. All I know is it looks like this shit ain't happening. You know, you can take it how you want, but it don't look like it's happening. Once again, I keep coming with the facts. That's several fights on the same network that Devin Haney is on that all fell apart over money. Billy Joe and Caleb Smith, those fights were financials came down to play, so those fights didn't happen. Chocolatito said he ain't getting less than $1 million. Serrano bounced out of the Katie Taylor off of a pay cut, right? They're offering Canelo a fight of whatever, but they're wanting him to do 30 to 50% off his guarantee. So once again, if DAZN has it like that and they're going to come up with the money, why can't they get any of these other fights? Ryan Garcia, his 4th of July fight was canceled because he was only offered $200,000, even though Virgil Ortiz fought in July and got 250,000, and they said they only had 200,000. Remember, Golden Boy said they only had 200K for Ryan Garcia. So, bro, all this shit is cap. My channel is not for the cap. You will get capped in the comment section, bro. This all looks like cap to me. It all looks like cap. It'd be great if boxing got it right and got these shits done, but it's looking like cap. Unless y'all can tell me how in the fuck a PBC fighter in a pandemic like Gary Russell in a dangerous fight is going to come over and get $1.5 million, but Serrano, to save that fight, undisputed fight with Katie Taylor, they couldn't meet her pay demands. They can't meet Chocolatito's pay demands to get Estrada. They can't put on Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders. They're asking Triple G and Canelo to do pay cuts. Man, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It's not adding up. Y'all think 2 + 2 = 5. I don't live in that world. 2 + 2 is 4. New media, we killing y'all. Say less, but we want more. It's not it don't look like nothing, bro. They want Canelo half off. He's your biggest fucking star. But you're gonna give Gary Russell $1.5 million. It's cap. It's cap. And I don't know. I heard on the Fanon thing when the Batman dude and Bill Haney was talking, and then there was a point where Bill Haney said, then DAZN got to come up with the money. Fuck that. We not paying shit. He said something like that. So if Devin Haney Promotions ain't coming up with the bread, which is weird because we don't typically see that. Damn ego, you crushing my hopes. Man, I shatter dreams like Jordan, assault and batter your team, splatter your spleen. I'm the dream shatterer because I live in a real world. I like, listen, it's not trying to crush nobody's dreams and all that extra, but it don't make sense to me. So it just sounds like a conversation it's fun to talk about Gary Russell doing the videos and stuff like that. But I need to hear, me personally, I need to hear DAZN's how they gonna come up with this money for ops, because Gary Russell is ops. His team, and I'm not saying he's ops to me, but I'm saying if you're DAZN keep losing to other networks people. Derevyanchenko really beat Golovkin. He fled back to PBC, right? He went back to Al Heyman. Andy Ruiz ruined Joshua's stock, went back to PBC, right? Jose Ramirez, he wrecked Maurice Hooker, knocked him out in Texas, where Hooker's from, and Hooker was a DAZN fighter at the time. Then he went back to Top Rank. You see what I'm saying? So once again, if they can't pay Chocolatito $1.5 million to fight Estrada, which is a rematch, then why would they pay $1.5 million for Gary Russell to put Devin Haney in a dangerous fight? It's a dangerous fight for Gary, and it's a dangerous fight for Devin, but you would be assuming that risk in a pandemic that Devin Haney, what if he lost to Gary Russell? Gary Russell's team said, we're not signing no long-term DAZN. So, you know, they can't even give Chocolatito this money. Amanda Serrano this money. So what are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? They can't give Chocolatito a mil 5, but they just gonna pull it out their ass for Gary Russell so he could do whatever he do, whatever the outcome is, and possibly go back to PBC. Come on, bro. If you got 1.5 to easily, like, the decision is just made, you know, then why couldn't you save the Amanda Serrano Katie Taylor fight that people wanted to see? Explain these things to me, man. If you can explain it, then I'll hear you out. But it don't sound right. It's not adding up to the God. Block, what's the truth? Bill and Devin got caught bluffing, just like Tank said. He's a clout baby. Oh damn. I don't know. It's not finna happen, bro. You don't think Haney Russell is worth more than those fights? What fights? What fights? You got to listen. I'm a grown man. Y'all got to talk to me with specifics. Man, talk your shit, ego. You speak the real, like the GOAT. Pac, yeah. Now the old media want you to stop. Bars. That's facts. I fucked it up a little. He said you speak the real like the GOAT Pac. Now old media wants you to stop. Ego keeping it a buck. It saves us time and energy. I'm gonna put that on screen. Shout out to Jay Blizz. Man, I'm coming with that Blizz, that Blizzard. I'm Blizzard from Juice. Hey, you want a piece of this Q? Listen, I'm Blizzard. Everybody strip. Hurry up. God damn it, because you look good, bro. I'm on that Blizzard shit. Blizzard with the shotty. Hey, you want a piece of this Q? Nah, man, I'm all right. Everybody hurry up. Strip. God damn it, because you look good, bro. Hold on, I'm going to put that on the screen. He said the homie Blue Blood was talking to Gary Russell Jr. and Bill Haney earlier, and I think there was an agreement made, Big Ego. I don't know the specifics. That's what I'm saying. What's the specifics then? Listen, if I'm wrong and it's the better thing for boxing, that's good. But I don't know, bro. I don't know about if I'm gonna be wrong on this one. I didn't hear it, so I can't say. I can't really comment because you just said he said it earlier on. Shout out to the homie Blue Blood Sports. You said I didn't see that, so I don't know. I don't know what was said, but you just said out your own mouth that you don't know the specific. So, bro, block this Lions only boxing fan. He keep talking about Triple G. Ain't nobody worried about fucking Triple G. That boy Devinchenko knocked a G off of his name. Bro, do you understand that? His name is Double G. He Double G batteries. That boy Devinchenko hit him so hard, the ref jumped in. He said, hey, no, what the fuck? Hey, guys, what the fuck, man? Stop talking about Triple G, bro. The ref had to save Triple G from that Devin. Bro, he was hitting the angles, bro. Yeah. Bro, he was coming with them angles. You know that. He Double G. He that motherfucker good now after that Devinchenko fight, that Canelo war, that Jacobs war. That motherfucker good. Like a car trying to start. That's Triple G. They said 1 million guaranteed. Bro, I'm Cuba Gooding Jr. I'm Jerry Maguire. Show me the money. Make the fight, whatever. Make it then. Whatever. Fuck it. It's a good fight. Make it. There's clearly an interest in it because I see fans is hyped. There's an interest. I listen. Far be it from me. If you can make the shit, make the shit. I like it. It's a good fight. But there's nothing to talk about, bro. To me, this shit don't make sense. It don't make sense unless you get DAZN's buy-in and they putting up money. Then that can make sense. So if DAZN sees that there's traction and the fans want it, and then they say, fuck it, we're going to dig in our pocket for these two black fighters because DAZN hasn't really showed. Name a big fight. See, y'all trying to test me, but it's okay. I got something for you. Listen, I got something for you. Y'all ready? Name a DAZN. Hold on. Smash the like button. I'm about to blow your mind right now. If y'all want to hear this point, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? New media, gang, digital mind. Yeah, I mean, listen. If y'all want me to hit y'all off with this point, can I get a hell yeah? Watch this. Kevin, what up? Make sure you guys smash the like button, share it, stay tuned, keep it locked on the channel. All right, look. Name a DAZN. Y'all ready? Name a DAZN fight, like a big fight on DAZN, not like an undercard. You see what I'm saying? High profile fight, if you will, between two black fighters on DAZN. That's it. Y'all ready? Go. I'm waiting. Y'all trying to fuck with the Stream King? Okay. Name a high profile, like a main event fight since DAZN's been out for 2.5 years or whatever the fuck it's been, with two black guys, two black people. Okay, someone said, LOL, there is literally none. Jay Bliss says, damn. Sura says, ain't none. Brandon says, nada. I'm waiting. What y'all said? Hardline Boss said, Key Sweat voice. Nobody who can give you what you need. Bro, fuck is y'all talking about? Y'all dealing with the God. Y'all dealing with the Stream King. That, bro, all the dope black fighters that are in this world, just in this black, or just in, not in this black planet, but just in this planet, all the black fighters that they're to choose from, and y'all can't think of one high profile main event fight on DAZN between two black fighters that was on DAZN? Man, come on. Man, come on. Man, come on. Y'all dealing with royalty, man. You can't think of one high profile main event DAZN fight between two black fighters. That's that hard? Bro, I could think of PBC events. You know, you could say back in the day, Floyd Zab, or that was Top Rank, but Floyd Shane Mosley, right? Floyd Berto. More recently, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter. More recently, Errol Spence, Sean Porter. Berto versus Devin Alexander. What y'all want with me, man? Charlo versus Charles Hatley. Oh my. Charlo versus John Jackson. Okay. Charlo versus Erickson Lubin. Charlo versus Tony Harrison 1 and 2. Fuck is y'all talking about, man? F.A. Ajagba when he was with PBC, and Amir Mansour. Deontay Wilder and Dominique Brazil. Y'all want more? Charlo Trout. Slow it down. I just did you. I said Charlo Trout, because they both fought him. Jamel and Jamal. What's popping? Wilder Ortiz, I'm going to let that slide because he's Afro-Cuban. Okay, cool. Right? Y'all can't think of one DAZN fight? Huh? Y'all can't think of one DAZN fight where two black people fought? Someone said Heard J-Rock, Afro-Cuban. Okay. Bro, even Top Rank, you could think of a couple. You know what I'm saying? Like Terrence Crawford, Deary Jean, and Dongo, Wilder Stavern. Shout out to Phenomenal Mexican. But DAZN, in a whole history of boxing in the U.S., you can't think of one. Danny Jacobs, he fought a Mexican fighter. That don't count. Danny Jacobs fought a Mexican fighter, Julio Cesar Chavez, and he ducked the drug test. Upcoming Jacobs fight, they talking about Gabe Rosado, he reeking. Upcoming Andre fight, they talking about him fighting Liam Walsh, whoever. Upcoming fight with Derek Chisora, Usyk. He's from Ukraine. What are we talking about? So Phenomenal Mexican destroying y'all. He said Deontay Wilder versus Washington. PBC also had Gerald Washington versus Gerald Big Baby Miller, right? So what are we talking about? So Gary Russell and Devin Haney, DAZN would have to show an interest, and previously they have not showed a propensity of nominating two black guys. They never made Andrade versus Jacobs or a fight like that. They made Triple G versus Derevchenko or weak ass the Steve Rose bullshit. Canelo versus no black dudes. You know what I mean? Except for Jacobs. But what are we talking about? They had Andre, who's he fought since he been Artur Akov. You know what I mean? He fought Artur Akov. Billy Joe Saunders fight got canceled. Who else he fights? Selecki, Luke Keeler. And he did fight an African dude, but that was by mistake because Billy Joe Saunders failed a drug test. But that wasn't the fight that they intended. So I'm not giving that no credit. That Walter Cotton Dakwa, try again, motherfucker. Do you know? I'm not giving that no credit because that was when they first came out, and that was by default. They almost had one with Joshua and Gerald Miller, two black dudes, but guess what? It ended up being a Mexican fighter, Andy Ruiz. So that's not even a market from what they've shown me. Shit, if I didn't mean it. Chisora for bro, I'm about to start blocking y'all. Chisora versus White was on Showtime. Fuck is you talking about? DAZN didn't even pick that fight up. Fuck is you talking about? Man, come on. You dealing with a god, bruh. DAZN didn't even pick up that fight. So what you talking about, Derek Chisora? The first fight happened on the Joshua Eric Molina card, and then Klitschko got in the ring. That was in 2016. Bro, I'm a fucking boxing encyclopedia. Stop playing with me, bro. Y'all better stop playing with me. 2016, DAZN wasn't even around. So that's for starters. So you couldn't be talking about Dillian White Chisora because that was on the Joshua Eric Molina card. I know you ain't talking about that because the DAZN wasn't even around in America at that time. Strike two. Derek Chisora versus Dillian White got picked up by Showtime, not DAZN. So it wasn't even on DAZN. Y'all better stop playing with me. Dillian White versus AJ was not on DAZN. That was on HBO or whatever the fuck, Showtime or some other shit. That Dillian White fought him years ago. DAZN wasn't even in America. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all got to know boxing to be on this channel, baby. But look at all the fights PBC has had. Keith Thurman, Sean Porter. Errol Spence, Sean Porter. How is it this hard? It's a whole boxing promotion, and you can't think of two black guys that fought at a high-profile fight in the main event? How is that hard? But you can think of Madrimov and a black guy, Eric Walker, Triple G and a black guy, but you can't name no big fights between two black. That shouldn't even be like a hard thing to do. You can't think of no Mayweather Mosley, Mayweather Zab fights. Broner, Emmanuel Taylor. You can't think of no fights like that. PBC had all the fights. Parker ain't black anyway, so that doesn't have nothing to do with the point I'm making. So Gary Russell, once again, versus Devin Haney. I love the fight. It's a great fight. But until DAZN show any level of effort to, I guess, showcase the talents of two black fighters, then I'm skeptical. It's just what it is. I'm skeptical because they would have to buy into that. And so far, that doesn't look like it's their market that they trying to cover. Bro, you can't think of two black people that have fought. Someone said proof of funds. That's no diversity, bro. DAZN doesn't show no real diversity like that. So once again, and that's sad. Why would Devin Haney's team have to come out with the money for their fight? Like, what part of the game is that? Stay mad, bias, ego. That's what's up. Block him. Motherfucker says, stay mad. I ain't mad. I'm getting paid. Charlo J Rock. Facts. That's what I'm saying. You could think of thousands of PBC fights. Block Jenner. Man, shooters, get these dudes. Get these dudes. They getting clapped up. Get Jenner, Kylie Jenner or whatever. Get him. That's why PBC is winning good fights and diverse. Let me highlight your comment. Charlo Harrison 1 and 2. Facts. Hey, get this Jenner. We ain't got no shooters. Here, I'll get him. You see how they not speaking no sense though. Bro, they not making more sense to me. That's all I care. When they hate, donate. That's all y'all got to do. I got this. Bro, it was like pulling teeth for y'all to name a fight with 2 black fighters on DAZN. That's sad. Just put that in perspective, bro. Put that in real life perspective. Yeah, we got Kylie Jenner, or whatever. He out of here. It was like pulling teeth for y'all to name a fight with 2 black fighters on the whole DAZN network. So if that don't show you the lack of diversity, then I don't know. How come explain this? How come Usyk can fight a black fighter, Chisora? Triple G can fight a black fighter, Steve Rolls. You have guys like who else? Who else is on? Madrimov can fight a black fighter in Eric Walker, but none of these black fighters in those respective divisions are getting those fights either. You see what I'm saying? That's looking suspect, bro. Like, man, come on, bro. DAZN put 2 YouTubers as their main event. Yeah, that's true too. Come on, bro. It's looking suspect. Smash the like button. It's looking real suspect. The only fight I could, he said I could consider would be Dillian White. He failed a drug test, and Oscar Rivas, and we consider him of black descent. I don't even know what he is. Oscar Rivas. Where's he even from? I thought he was Colombian or something. I don't know. I didn't even think he was black, bro. So that's not a good one. Andre keep fighting dudes from Turkey and shit like that. Bro, this shit is never gonna work. Not with this stupid shit. You don't have nothing for the American audience. It's always like, you know, this guy versus this guy. Bro, man, come on. He's Cuban? Yeah. He ain't okay, he's Cuban, my bad. Yeah, I knew that, I think. Because I knew he had like an amateur pedigree. So, like I said, DAZN would have to show an interest for 2 black fighters because that's never been the top of their agenda so far. Oh, he's Colombian? Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I said. So somebody, y'all just adding. Haney daddy tried to pick Gary's gloves. What you mean? What you mean? DeGale Eubank was not on DAZN. That's what, bro. Just listen to. I really unlocked a major key. DAZN has not, out of all the main events we could think of that they put on, you can't think of 2 black fighters that have fought. That's crazy, bro. That's just really unpack what I just said there. You can't think of one main event with 2 actual black guys like Mayweather Berto. You can't think of none. Berto fought when he came back off the Jesus Soto Caras loss. He fought this black dude, Steven. I forgot his name. He fought Devin Alexander, fought Mayweather. What? Oh my gosh. White Chisora was on Showtime. Next person that says White Chisora is getting blocked. They fought on Showtime. DAZN didn't pick it up. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna make an example. I'm blocking you. Fuck this. Listen, I already went over that. Block him. I just blocked him. Listen, if one more, say it again. Say it again. Michael Willis. I don't care, bro. I got to make an example out of somebody. If you know your facts, if you know, you know. If you don't, then you getting cooked. Cooked. Broner fought Emmanuel Taylor. I'm cooking him. If you don't know what you're talking about, you getting cooked. So I'd advise you to hush up unless you know your shit. Bro, this is almost uncanny. Wilder fought Bermain Stavern twice. He fought Dominic Brazil. Listen, I'm not saying black fighters just have to keep fighting only black fighters. So don't say no stupid shit or twist my words up or anything. But what I'm saying is, if there's people in your division, DAZN has all these fights and they're not even catering to American fights in general. That's like they don't even care about the market of America. They're trying to sell it to it, but it's always this foreign package. It's always like Madrimov versus Eric Walker. Damn, I didn't think that would be that. Hold on, hard. DAZN needs that BLM pressure. I'm telling you, they've never specialized in the American market. So Devin Haney, Gary Russell, that's a super American fight. We've known about Gary Russell. You know, we heard about his amateur career, and then when he turned pro, everyone's watching him as prospect to watch when he first. Now he's a champion. Devin Haney's a champion. We knew about him all as an amateur. That's a super American fight, and it's a black American fight, a market that DAZN hasn't looked to capture. And if you disagree, then tell me what fight DAZN had since they've been in America in boxing where they had two black fighters as their main event. Not Andrade versus Artur Akov, not Andrade versus Solecki, not Andrade versus Lucas Keeler or whatever, not Triple G versus a black guy that no one's heard of, Steve Rolls, but two black guys, bro. It shouldn't be that hard. Like, I don't know, AJ versus Dillian White. That's AJ versus Daniel Dubois. AJ versus when he fought Brazil, DAZN wasn't even around. When he fought Charles Martin, that was on Showtime. You see what I'm saying? They have not specialized in that. So Gary Russell, they just gonna give a PBC fighter 1.5. They probably don't. See, listen, I'm telling you, New Media Death Row East, they do not value the black dollar. They do not. I'm speaking up for the underdogs, bro. I'm speaking up for the culture. I'm doing this for the people. I'm doing this for my people. They do not respect the black dollar. And we're going to make them respect it. I promise you that. I promise you that. Because if they did respect the black dollar, they would have made Triple G fight a black fighter like Andrade rather than Steve Rolls. If they did respect the black dollar, Canelo's options wouldn't be looking at all these British random dudes. And then they would put him in there with Andrade or try to get a Charlo over there. You know what I mean? That's not their MO. That's not their priority. And they've shown that. If Pauline was right about the dominant species, then DAZN should be killing the game. They about to get killed. So Gary Russell, Devin, I like the fight. Don't see it happening next. Again, they have not. Man, come on, bro. I got to just get to this money because I know I'm cooking y'all. My man Daniel Mason said, favorite muscle of mine is the muscle of mine. New Media's hustle, hardest to find. DAZN is a microcosm of the thinking pattern of the Hearnses. Exactly. The Hearns Atlantic slave trade ass family. Django ass family looking at boy. They show us repeatedly that they are who we think they are. That's what I'm saying. It's always Dillian White versus Povetkin. Now Dillian White, Povetkin too. It ain't Dillian White versus Luis Ortiz, Afro-Cuban, Dillian White versus Gerald Miller before he started failing those drug tests, or Dillian White versus Daniel Dubois, or Dillian White versus Dominic Brazil. It's never that. But he can fight everybody else from every other when you have reasonable options. Come on, man. We know what that is. We know what time. They do not value the black dollar. And I told you I was going to put on, and I told you to believe in it. Death Row E. Shout out to my man Daniel Mason. Gang, gang. We working. So until they start, I told you we control the narrative, bro. We make the fights hot. Gary Russell, wish him the best. Devin Haney, wish him the best. Don't see it happening. They trying to pin. DAZN rather spend the money on cap ass fights like YouTubers and shit like that, bro. Look, they keep telling. Shout out to Daniel Mason. Listen, Daniel Mason just told you they keep telling. When people show you who they are, you got to believe them. That's what Daniel Mason is basically saying. They gave Jake Paul, a Caucasian YouTuber, they gave him his own press conference. He was the co-feature, but he had his own exclusive before the pandemic, because this was in January, his own press conference. The main event, black guy, Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, he didn't have one. So how does Matchroom, Rematch Room, DAZN give Jake Paul and this Innocent Gibb kid, which was a horrible fight, they got their own backdrop and they did their own press conference? Like that was the main attraction. Then you got a black fighter who's a champion and respected and fought for this country as an Olympic boxer. You got him fighting some horrible fight. When Jake Paul slept the Innocent Gibb dude, motherfuckers left and went to the after party, leaving Demetrius Andrade, the black champion who also fought for this country, you know, as a U.S. Olympian, with a skimp crowd, and against some Irish dude, Lucas Keeler. And that's popping to them. They gave him, the kid, his own press conference. That tells you the thinking there. It is that. Matthew Anthony, laughing my ass off. I'm late, but I'm going to say it again. Like Pinky. He said, say it again. Like Pinky at the CD store. Facts. So that when people show you who they are, you got to accept it. PBC, I would say they're the most diverse. My man Joey Spencer, he rocking right now. Caleb Plant, he got the rock right now. Mexican fighters, they rocking right now. David Benavidez, he's cooking. I'm fucking with David Benavidez. Pause. I like what the kid got going on. Andy Ruiz, we want to see you come back. Cuban fighters, Rigondeaux. I just watched you guys yesterday. Luis King Kong Ortiz. Black fighters, we know y'all have a home. Charlo, Jamel, Jamal, Errol Spence, Deontay Wilder. Puerto Rican fighters, Danny Garcia. So PBC is by far the most diverse. Listen, we got to start, shout out to my man Business Brains. We got to start getting to the point where you see all this diversity. Listen, smash the like button. I'm about to really Ego Valley time, bro. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm about to turn to Ego Valley. Asian fighters is cooking. If you know the ones that are prominent, Asian fighters, Pacquiao, he getting big bags on PBC. He fought Broner and Keith Thurman. People respect Pacquiao more for his 2 PBC fights than the back half of his top rank fights. Because when he was fighting top rank guys at the end, he was fighting Algieri and Rios coming off a loss and all this other shit. He just beat Keith Thurman, Mongolian fighter that just fought Gary Russell. I can't wait to watch him again. Nyambiar, King Tug, he could scrap. So once again, you see this diversity that I am talking about within PBC. Cuban fighters, Mexican fighters, Rican fighters, black fighters. Get your popcorn. You see it. So we got to start holding fighters accountable. Devin Haney, he's from the Bay. Much love and respect. But he signed to DAZN. This is a choice him and Bill Haney made to sign to DAZN, and their protocol and their prerogative never seem to cater to diversity. At what point do we hold the fighter accountable for that? Or Terrence Crawford, love the dude to death. I don't care if anyone's mad. I'm speaking from the heart and I'm speaking what's real to me. This is not to maim or offend, but we got to start holding the fighters accountable for the decisions that they make and their teams make as well. Crawford, the reason why people were curious and had questions about him re-signing to Top Rank, because what would your future be when the playground of welterweights, the division you were moving to, were all contained outside of yourself by PBC? Same thing for the young boy Devin Haney. You signed to a promotion that you guys cannot tell me two fucking black fighters that have main evented over there. So now when you're not getting the big paydays or whatever, or the big fights, at what point do we start holding the fighter accountable for that? Because Gervonta Tank Davis, he has a pay-per-view. He's cooking. He's about to fight a Mexican fighter that's been branded, that we've all watched for years on pay-per-view. Once again, Gervonta has a great fan base. I watched it personally. So he's tapped into the hip hop urban community as well. And he's about to tap in and fight a guy who brings a whole different crowd. You know what I'm saying? And there's overlapping. You know, there's like a lot of Mexican fight fans that listen to hip hop and fuck with the culture and you know what I'm saying? Gang, gang. But he also brings Leo Santa Cruz's fan base that might not listen to different, you know, might not be as urban or whatever, just the Latino Hispanic fan base. So what are we talking about, bro? DAZN has not showed diversity, period. It's always Dillian White versus some European dude for the most part. Canelo fighting a bunch of British dudes. I've been talking about this since they came out. So at what point does a fighter, when you're not getting what you want, especially if you're a black fighter signed over to DAZN, are you getting the looks that you want? Look at Andre, all the talent in the world, and he fighting people that aren't going to get him over the hump. Let's just be real. There was no pressure, and it's not just about two black fighters fighting. It's about the opportunity. If y'all want me to keep going this conversation, y'all must get the likes up, and can I get a hell yeah? I'm a cook y'all motherfuckers today. Shout out to man, I love y'all. If y'all want me to keep going, can I get a hell yeah? That's a great comment. South Phoenix Rising, just like Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia. Facts. Mixed fan bases where you get to gain respect from both. Somebody gets it. My word, listen, if I can touch the lives and opinions and the minds, I'm not saying I'm going to change the world, but I will spark the brain. So as long as one person gets it, and that person who's on the screen, South Phoenix Rising, he gets it, then my job is done. I've done my due diligence. I don't give a fuck if everybody else in the chat is like, oh, ego, he's drunk, he's crazy, whatever. As long as one person gets it, then I feel great. And I'll keep going. Demetrius Andre, this is not a slight at the fighter, but you got to know who you signing with. He is a U.S. Olympian. He is skilled. He is the man. It's not just about him fighting a black fighter. It's about him fighting a fighter that is quality enough to get him over the hump where people are like, that's the guy I'm watching for. Guess what? Shout out to Business Brain. He said, what's my Cash App? It's just my name, I believe. Hold on. Bro, I'm about to cook y'all. I'm about to cook y'all fucking fans, bro. Y'all playing with the wrong one, man. Y'all playing with the wrong one, man. See, I break boxing down in a way it's too sophisticated. My mental dexterity is just we had another level, bro. Yeah, it's just my name, Boxing Ego. So look, Andre, quality. This is not an Andre diss video or no stupid shit, but you signed with DAZN. right? You signed with DAZN, and they've done nothing to get you over that hump. Billy Joe Saunders failed a drug test. Listen. I'll end the stream right now if I'm lying. Deal? If what I'm about to reveal this be the realest shit I ever wrote, bro, if I'm not pot right now, ego belly in the flesh, and if I'm lying to y'all and fibbing to y'all, I'll end the stream right now. I'll end it right now. Deal? This be the realest shit I ever wrote. Against all odds, up in the studio, getting blow to the truest shit I ever spoke. Cito the Great, what's popping? Chi-Town, what's good? Yeah. Keep sending that money, man. Bet on us. Y'all got my voice all hurt. Andre, quality fighter. He's fighting guys on DAZN because they're not making him a priority that nobody even cares about if he fights. Not saying that's what he wants, but that's what they're giving him. Billy Joe Saunders failed a drug test. The sanctioning body, the WBO, seen that he failed a drug test and he was a champion, and Andre fought Walter Cotton Dockwell for the belt, stopped him or whatever, got the belt. WBO gave Billy Joe Saunders, as soon as he got cleared to box again, an opportunity to fight Andre. Billy Joe Saunders did not fight Andre. He moved up to 168 to fight an he, she, fat, she thick or some stupid shit. Right? Then Billy Joe Saunders signed to Eddie Hearn, right? Andre signed to Eddie Hearn, so he left Frank Warren. They're both with the same promoter. Andre still ain't fought Billy Joe Saunders. But wait, there's more. But they tried to, even though Billy Joe Saunders, a Caucasian fighter from the UK, a Caucasian fighter and Billy Joe Saunders, right? They try to give him the Canelo fight pre-pandemic. Failed a drug test, ducked Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, still almost got a Canelo fight before this pandemic. They didn't give Andrade the Canelo fight or get into deep negotiations with him, but they kept looking at Billy Joe Saunders. How does a Caucasian fighter like Billy Joe Saunders with the complexion for the protection fail a drug test, duck Andrade multiple times, still get the A-side lovely Canelo Alvarez call before the pandemic, before Andre does? And you tell me that black fighters over there are being looked at and taken care of and given the and afforded the best opportunity to succeed? That's one person. They were trying to give Billy Joe Saunders a Canelo fight before Andre. They are trying to make Canelo Triple G3 before Andre gets his hands on either one of those. Bro, the money keep coming in. This man Business Brain just sent $100 with Apple Pay. Bro, look, y'all see that? This Business Brain, y'all salute him. Y'all salute him. He just sent $100. Big boss. Yeah, I'm just $ boxing ego. That's my Cash App. Just $ boxing ego. Listen, I need some claps for my man. He just sent. Actually, it's better you sent because YouTube be taxing. So it's better you sent it on Apple Pay because YouTube can't cash. They can't. You see what I'm saying? Listen, y'all can send super chats if you feel more comfortable. Send super chat, but y'all can also send it to the Cash App or the Apple Pay directly, like my man Business Brain. Then YouTube, you know, we really keep this shit moving because YouTube can't clout chase and and tax. They can't tax that. You know what I'm saying? Take 30, 40%, whatever. Shout out to Business Brain. I know y'all better give him more love than that. So it tells you what type of time DAZN is on, period, bro. They not giving Andre the Saunders fight. They didn't give him the Canelo Triple G fight. Those are all fights that would get Andre, if he can win them, to the next level. But guess what? They want Billy Joe Saunders versus Canelo, right? They want Triple G versus Canelo because they think that's where the big money is. It's up to us, the fans, to show them that we control this. You can't just play God in boxing and just make some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That you want to make. So I feel like the same energy has to go to Devin Haney's team. This is why people had concerns about you signing to DAZN, because it seems like you would have fit perfectly in the PBC structure, right? And you wonder why Gary Russell's man's Batman is saying, man, we ain't signed it to DAZN. We ain't signed it to DAZN long term, or Devin Haney and DAZN. What has DAZN done for black fighters? That's a real question. Can y'all hear me? We good? Name a bro. That has to show you something. Look at all the PBC black fighters that is bubbling right now, but DAZN don't have one black fighter that is like revered. Like Jacobs is probably the closest because he's made a lot of money because he had the right fights, like the Canelo fight. You know, he probably made good money for Chavez. So I know Jacobs, that's my man. I know Jacobs is eating, but they're not making Jacobs the star. They put him in Arizona where there's more Mexican and Hispanic fans, you know what I mean? And they put him there and gave Chavez Jr. pretty much the crowd advantage. So that shows me they don't care if the crowd's against Jacobs or not. They didn't treat him like no A-side. But Jacobs being who he is, he beat Chavez. But that was his first fight at 168. And they put him in with a much bigger Chavez and gave Chavez the crowd advantage. What have they done for black fighters, bro? What? So this is what people have concerns with. This is why Gary Russell's probably like, man, I ain't signing over to no DAZN long term, or Devin Haney long term and shit like that. And I, like I said, I have super doubts. I have super doubts about their interest in even making a fight like this, because that they haven't showed that is their focal point or the market that they're even looking to push. That, bro, the article with The Athletic that just came out, they literally said that Canelo is not fighting options to their liking. It's not fighting elite premier names. They're saying the Jacobs fight was not an elite premier name for Canelo to fulfill his contract. But Triple G was, and Triple G didn't even have a belt when you were trying to make the fight last year. So how bro, they telling you what they feel about the black dollar and the black audience. How is Jacobs not a premier name, and that was a unification, and he was a champion? Bro, get DAZN the fuck out of my sport. Unless they're going to come correct. Get them out of my sport. How is Danny Jacobs, the Miracle Man? He has a great story. I know him. He's a great guy. And you're saying the box is not ticked off as a quality premier opponent for Canelo, but no one even cares about the Golovkin fight, and you hardcore pressing for that. And at the time, Golovkin wasn't even a champion again. So Jacobs, a unification, they don't give a fuck about the black dollar, bro. You're saying the Jacobs fight don't matter. That's not a premier option, but Golovkin is, and he wasn't even a champion. And even though he's a champion now, we all know he got his ass beat by Deryevchenko. So he really shouldn't even be a champion. But guess what? That's what DAZN, that's what they're focusing on. They think Canelo Triple G, that's the fight. Oh, a Mexican fighter and, Eastern European, Kazakhstan, yeah. So they think that's where boxing's at. It's HBO 2.0. And you seen what happened to HBO, bro. Kearney says Trump 2020, all lives matter. As long as you pay me, bro. You saying all that weird shit. DAZN literally try to invest. They be paying to hate on my channel. That's hilarious. Don't even engage with him. Just let him spend more money with me. You and Trump. Trump, he got money. Spend money on the channel. Fuck y'all. Anywho. It tells you. It tells you where the energy's at. So I don't think DAZN has the interest level in that. Especially paying a foe from PBC in the pandemic $1.5 million. They're gonna pay him $1.5 million. And what if he beats Devin? What if? I'm just saying, what if? Now your undefeated fighter is no longer undefeated to a PBC fighter. So I wouldn't hold my breath on that. I'm just being real. I definitely wouldn't hold my breath for that fight. Like I said, where did the 1.5? Who's coming up with that? So many questions. Like I said, if they got 1.5 for a PBC fighter and Gary Russell, then why didn't they have more money for Ryan Garcia for his 4th of July fight? For Amanda Serrano, to make Chocolatito versus Estrada 2, to get the Canelo Saunders fight over the line. What about black on black crime, Black Lives Matter criminals? All right, bro. Just keep sending your money. Yeah. The black, I told y'all, the black channels. Speaking of black excellence, because I know y'all like talking about the black channels. Look at my man Business Brain. I'm gonna show y'all real hustlers and black excellence. Look at his whip. Look at the motherfucking wheels. Wow. This is black excellence, y'all. This is what they hate to see. That's right. Look at this man's whip, bro. Give it up once again. Business Brain sent $100 super chat. And look at the motherfucking wheels. We some menace to society. That's hard, bro. That super sport is hard. That's dope. He just texted me. Man, we just talking about this money. And look at Business Brain. He out here living. That's clean, bro. That look mean, huh? Look. That's mean, bro. Hold on. Y'all see that super sport? Drip. Bro, that's that drip. That's it. Clean. Yeah, I know that engine sound righteous. Jeff the producer, what up, my guy? Hey Tucker, just whatever. He just let him be in his own world. So yeah, man, that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts on the Devin Haney thing. If they can get it done, listen, I'm for it. I'll support it. I like both of them brothers, but I don't see it happening, bro. DAZN, and it's really a lot of it's on DAZN. I don't see them putting up the bread for it, you know. And again, just answer that. If they got 1.5 for Gary Russell, then why can't they get their own fights over the line? Why are they asking Canelo to do a pay cut? Business Brains, bro, his should be legendary on my channel. He legendary. The shit he introduced to the channel. Why is Chocolatito like crying about $1 million if they got $1 million for a PBC fighter? $1.5 million. Explain this. That's all I want to know. Why is Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor didn't get done? It's all cap, bro. It's all cap. It's all cap until DAZN show me something. Bro, DAZN is like the fighter that's getting his ass beat in a fight, and he's like leaking, nose is bust up, and his eyes is welled up and swelling shut and all that. And he getting his ass whooped, but he got a little bit of heart. And then the ref is like, man, that last round you was just getting your ass whooped. This looked like Kane whooping your ass the other night. You gotta show me something this round, or I'm stopping it. That's what DAZN in America looks like right now. They look like that fighter who's just, and they like, bro, it's looking inevitable. If you have another round 8 in this round 9, I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it. That's what DAZN is looking like to me, bro. No schedule. They said it might come out this week. Bill Haney says he's gonna come up with it. Was he? Where? How? He gonna flip a brick? With like when does the fighter come up with the pot? Like he's gonna talk to DAZN or what? Bro, this shit cap, bro. Show me the fight. Give me the date. Give me the date and the venue in 2020, and then I'll believe it. Man, fuck all this other shit. Y'all see, I'm not the one. I'm not Aaliyah. I'm not finna go back and forth. I'm not going back and forth. Give me the fucking date if it's gonna happen in 2020. That's all I want to hear. Bro, in boxing, I'm hearing a lot of this. I don't care about all this cap shit. Go get a job at Lids if you want this cap. If you want this cap shit. Oh my gosh. See, I be on my rap shit. I said you could go to Lids if you want to hear all this cap shit. Bro, I'm not here for all that. Give me the fucking date and the time and all that, and I'll tune in. How about that? Anything else is uncivilized and is cap to me. Period. Period. So make it do what it do. Tell me when the date is. I'll use my platform that I've built so viciously over the years, and I'll use it to promote. But to me, it's looking like cap. There are more unknown variables that I don't see getting hashed out and handled. He said that's that Captain Crunch. Oh, he said the captain without the crunch. Yeah, bro. This shit looking like Captain America. That's your favorite superhero, Captain America. Your favorite cereal, Captain Crunch. Bro. It's not adding up to me. So now the fighters in a team, because they have a promotion, which clearly doesn't have the network. So Devin Haney Promotions has a network deal. Is that what's going on? So just explain this to me. Devin Haney Promotions. Okay, first of all, DAZN don't have a network. That's for starters. Second of all, why is Devin Haney Promotions signed with Eddie Hearn if they could just call DAZN and facilitate the fight without the middleman? Why would you give anyone a cut of your money if you could go straight to the plug? Like if I can go straight to Poppy for the plug, then I would cut that out. So like if you Frank Lucas for real, you go to Vietnam and go to the poppy fields and you cut out the men. Yeah, man, I used to work for own half of a business. They don't know me though. If you Frank Lucas, then there's no reason for a middleman. So Devin Haney Promotions should be signed to DAZN. So obviously there's more to it just from the outside. I don't know their contract and all that shit, but just from the common sense perspective, the outside looking in, to the fact that you brought Eddie Hearn in, who definitely gets some cut of Devin Haney's money, and he's the one, his imprint is on there, then it's not that simple. Like where it's just like, oh, Bill Haney just call John Skipper and just say, oh, wire me over this money. I'm gonna send it to this little motherfucker Gary Russell. He said, so it said Bill Haney gonna flip that brick. All right, bro. Yeah, they like he said you could be a Marvel superhero, you get Captain America. That shit was hard. Shout out to Light. Shout out to Daylight, bro. Let's go. So I just feel like there's more moving parts than what people are making it out to be. I'm gonna put, man, I gotta put my man Business Brain. He sent $100 super chat. I gotta put him on the Summer Jam screen in a good way, bro. He said bad business all the way around. That's what I'm saying, bro. This ain't no real shit, bro. I'm telling you. Mark my words. If I'm wrong, so be it. But this is not real. Too many moving parts that aren't examined or clear. Like I said, if you got $1.5 million for Gary Russell Jr., then how come these other fights are falling apart on DAZN? Billy Joe Saunders and Canelo, Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez and Estrada Part 2, Ryan Garcia's 4th of July. That's multiple fights that I have just listed off the top of my dome that have all fell apart. There's also DAZN fighters where their contracts weren't renewed. They didn't get their contracts renewed. Michael Hunter, Daniel Roman. There's also people that left DAZN. Regis Prograis, Maurice Hooker, somehow, some way left. There's shows being canceled on DAZN. Pat McAfee show, the MLB Change-Up show. So you want me to bypass everything I just said right now and act like DAZN got 1.5 for Gary Russell right now? Like I said, when have you ever seen Ego needs to interview Bill Haney and get to the bottom of this ish? Man, I'm a professional. I'm a businessman, because you find me at my places of business. I'll interview anybody, anytime, anywhere. Man, we don't duck no challenges or conversations, bro. But from my perspective, where I'm sitting here before you on this live stream, smash the like button, it don't make sense. There's a lot of moving parts that, like, you ever watch a movie and certain things aren't explained in the movie? Like even the TV show Family Matters, they had that little middle child, Judy or something, and whatever happened, she just disappeared. Her character was just removed from the show, and it was like never really explained, like, oh, Judy got hit by a car or ran away from home. It was just never explained. Fresh Prince, same thing. Dark-skinned Aunt Viv just turned into some light-skinned chick, and she went from dark-skinned Aunt Viv to light-skinned Aunt Viv, and it was never explained. Like, you got vitiligo, what happened? How'd you go from dark skin to light? You know what I mean? That's what's happening. Like, you guys can say whatever the fuck you want, but there's pieces of this puzzle that aren't making sense and that are clearly missing. There's been no explanation to what happened to Judy on Family Matters. There's been no explanation on why dark-skinned Aunt Viv is now light-skinned. This was never written into an episode like, oh, blah, blah, blah. You just get used to it. Okay. And Viv is light now. I only want to see Ego Veli interview all these ducks. Business Brain going in. Even Jazz can't explain that shit with Aunt Viv. That's what I'm saying, bro. So no matter what, this don't make sense to me. So now the fighters are coming up with the money to front for people, for rivals on rival promotions. That's how we doing it in 2020, in the year of a pandemic. That's what you want me to believe. Shit. If I'm wrong, just let me be that. I'll be that, Redman style. I'll be that. But like I said, there's a lot of fans getting hyped and jumping in the conversation and putting in their 2 cents and shit like that. But there's some things missing, some loose ends that have to be covered for me to believe that Devin Haney and Gary Russell, because what you telling me is not adding up, bro. Y'all sound like Chris Tucker mom on Friday coming to my fucking channel with this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Acting like this, like all the points I done brought up for the business, like we just supposed to excuse all that. Y'all sound like Chris Tucker mom in Friday. Go to the store, give me some cigarettes. This ain't enough. Make it enough. Remember when the mama said that? He said, man, what is this? This ain't enough. Make it enough. That's what y'all want me to do. This Gary Russell, Devin Haney shit, y'all still haven't explained how 1.5 from a top ranked Kell Brook offer floated over like Casper the Friendly Ghost to DAZN. DAZN can't get all these other fights. They canceling programs and shit. And y'all talking about make it enough. This shit's happening next. Man, fuck out of here. H. Khan said, Bill is capping with DAZN. We know they're full of crap. Gary should not sign a contract to have options for Haney Promotions either. There's fights made on a one-off basis, no options. That's true. Bro, I'm sick of all y'all talking about this make it enough shit. Make this make sense. I'm out. Holla at the boy. Appreciate y'all. Peace and blessings. We working. Make this stuff make sense in the comment section, and then I'll hear you out. But right now, it ain't doing all that to me. If they fight, I'll support, but I don't see it. Deuces.